goblins there at the hospital. And instead I'm here with LaDonna Urick, who is not so scary at all. But we are talking about something very scary here in our community, which is homelessness. And it's not only scary, but it's a very serious thing. And you've got a great event coming up to tell people and kind of let them get a little firsthand experience.
We do. Next Friday night, which is only a week and a half away, is our Mission Change Sleepout. And this is our 5th Sleepout, and it's a community event where we raise awareness and educate our citizens on what's going on in our city, how they can get better connected in the community, learn more about homelessness and food insecurity. And it's just a really good night of getting to know your neighbor and what they're going through.
And now we've been talking about this event for a few weeks now, making sure everybody's getting it on their schedules and getting ready. But now we've got a little visual representation for you. You have this great display here at the Albany Mall. And I mean, what are we looking at here? Is this what someone who is homeless would be living in? Or is this something that people would be living in next Friday?
Both. This is actually a visual of someone that does live in their tent. We have plenty of families and single folks that actually live in tents all over our city. And so you can see that it's set up. We have families that actually live in tents. And so you have our kids' things here. We have bubbles. We have backpacks. We have their shoes. And it's a very serious thing. And so we wanted to be able to create somewhat of what it would be like with a live area that we would be in. But we are inviting people to come out and be in their tents that night, as well as their boxes, and we'll show you guys those next week. And it's not something that we're poking fun at. A lot of people, they do criticize that every year, and we want to stress that, we're not poking fun. We are showing a live image of what people are living in, what they're going through, and what some of the statistics are, and they're actually all around the mall.
I was going to say, you've got a few of these signs right here. This one in front is 1 in 4 of the nation's homeless live in their cars.
That is another face of homelessness, and people don't realize it. We have 800 students in our Dougherty County school system that we have found out through the Homeless Coalition here in Albany, where we do need more citizens to be a part of, and they're living from hotel to hotel. They're living from house to house. They're living in cars. They're living in tents. They're living in shelters, and it's going to take all of us to get upset about it, to make a change and make a difference. And there's ways to do that, but we need our community to come together. And one of the things next Friday night we'll be talking about is our homeless coalition, and David Blackwell will be sharing that with us, and how we can get better connected, because we need everybody. It takes us all to bring change in our community.
I know it is getting colder, but one night, you and I, we can give up one night of our nice warm beds and our homes to do this. Do people need to sign up, or what time should they show up out there at the field?
Gates open at 6:30. All the information is at missionchange.com. Just click on the Sleepout link, and all the forms are there. We're encouraging people to raise $100. I know you have 2 weeks to raise $100, but if you ask 10 people for $10, then you've got it. And it all goes right back into our community. We always want to try to give back, and so with this event, it goes directly to homelessness and food insecurity. And we have 2 great partners. It's the Salvation Army with their Place for Hope, and also Second Harvest Food Bank. And they will actually be doing a mobile food drive that week, so you have all week long to drop off at the mall, and we'll end it at the Sleepout. So we encourage everybody to come out. You don't have to sleep out, but we just want you to come and be a part of this, and we have more details on there. And if you're an artist, a musician, a poet, bring it and share what our city's going through.
And we're going to be chatting more all about the Sleepout coming up in just a few minutes, because they have so much planned for that evening coming up next Friday. But first, back to y'all in the studio. Live here at the Albany Mall, set up in our little tent here. I'm with LaDonna Urick. We're talking all about the Mission Change Sleepout. But LaDonna, we are set up again here in our tent, but not everybody needs to sleep out in order to get the full experience.
Right. You don't have to sleep out. We encourage you to, because I guarantee you in the morning you will be thankful for what you have, especially your bed and your home. But we are encouraging people to come out. The gates open at 6:30 at the field next to the mall, and the program starts at 7. And what we're doing is we're having an open mic night. Basically, usually, we have our bands and things like that, but we have musicians that are coming that have actually written songs about our city, about bringing hope and love into our community. Jody Mann and Bo Henry have written a song. We have a girl, Hannah Murphy, that has written a song. And so a lot of our musicians are coming out and sharing a couple songs during the night. And we have poets that are coming out sharing their poetry. We're partnering with the Downtown Art Coalition, and we're going to have an art tent that you can actually go in and see homelessness through the canvas, and food insecurity through the canvas, and sculpture. And so we're encouraging all artists, and that includes musicians and poets and whatever you have to share, your experiences in serving. We want you to come and share your experiences. Share if you've been in those situations. So it's a night of just community coming together and learning about one another and how we can make a difference.
On the topic of sharing, y'all are accepting some donations as well.
We are. We have some of our college students that are actually collecting toilet paper, coffee, and powdered laundry detergent. And so we ask the community to come and bring those items out as well. And so we are just excited about all ages coming out and being a part of this. The program ends at 10 p.m. that night, but right after that, we're partnering with Strive to Thrive, and they're going to do a poverty simulation for us. We're also going to be packaging survival kits that we shared with you guys earlier in the weeks. And so we are asking that you go on Facebook and on the website and collect those items. It would be like granola bars, soft peppermint, different things like that, Vienna sausages and crackers, peanuts, raisins, and they have to be individually packaged. So keep that in mind. So we will be doing that, and bring your canned goods, bring your non-perishable food items, because Second Harvest Food Bank will be there, and all the other items we go into the survival kits and a place for hope.
All right, now LaDonna, I gotta ask, because I don't have a tent. Can I still come? Do I just have to bring a couple extra blankets, hopefully?
Bring what you can to survive for the night. Many people just bring their sleeping bag, an extra blanket, and a pillow. You can pick up boxes from Keith at Lowe's, and he's going to kill me for saying his name, but ask for Keith or his team that is in the washer, dryer, refrigerator section at Lowe's. They've been putting boxes back since last week. So if you need a box, please, please, please go ahead and go there today, this weekend, and pick your boxes up, because they are piling up. And I think we had a few people go and pick up, so it's helping them. And we're just excited that they're actually partnering with us and providing these boxes.
I know the cardboard is actually a little bit of insulation, so it'll actually keep you warmer than a tent.
You are actually warmer in a box than you are in a tent. I can tell you that. You will sweat to death in your box. So, and if you can find a buddy that you can cuddle up with in there, that's even better, because you will come out sweating. And we had a couple friends last year, and they were in this small little box, and two girls, and they came out. I went and knocked on their box that morning. They came out, and they just were sweating, and they were like, "That was the best sleep I ever actually had." And they said, "We never knew that this could actually be something good for somebody to stay in." So we encourage people to go get their boxes, and like we said, this is not something that we're poking fun at. This is something serious, and we're giving our bed up for one night for people that give up their beds every night.
And it's only one night. Get out there, get your box. It's going to be a great event over there from 7 to 10 or all night long here at the field at the Albany Mall. We are live here right outside Old Navy and Sears, hanging out in our tent. We'll be back with more Good Day after this.